Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions, and in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be talking about my $1,300 day. If you guys are not familiar with who it is that I am, again, my name is Ricky. I run the largest YouTube channel, and I run the largest private Facebook group for those who invest in the stock market. If after this video, if you still want to stay connected, be sure to click that first link in the description if it's something that you see value in. I hope that you guys kind of like find the way that I break things down somewhat useful, and let's go ahead and get started. So again, I use the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. As of right now, during the season, I tried to focus on mainly trading natural gas ETFs. I have a huge focus in looking at the overall pattern and direction of forward/NG, and really just focusing on price ranges, making sure that I'm getting a good deal in an overall direction. For those that watch my videos every single day, in this video, what I really want to talk about is, again, just a nice little friendly reminder that tomorrow is the natural gas report, meaning that, based off of previous patterns, either UGAS or DGAS, one will go up and one will go down. It's probably the easiest, like 2 or 3% that I make throughout the week. You guys that get to watch me trade live every single day that are part of Learn Plan Profit, kind of see what it is that I do. To put it into perspective, I'll do like a 5-day, 5-minute chart analysis. If I'm not mistaken, last week, actually I'm not too sure because I think they might have changed it to Friday, so I'm gonna have to follow up with that. But Friday of last week, so again, Friday at around 8:30, so the natural gas report comes out 1 hour after the market opens. It usually either pushes up or pulls down, right? So it was in favor of, or it was not in favor of natural gas. So natural gas sold off pretty aggressively. The thing and the reason why I find that to be so attractive is based off of previous patterns, it tends to recover. It doesn't mean that it has to, and there's always a form of risk that you take on by buying the dip. But again, it's this report that is released on a weekly basis. The catalyst and the news doesn't last for a very long period of time. It usually drives the price up or down for a short period of time. So if I see a good dip buy opportunity, great. One of the things, again, that I've said multiple times is I don't know if it's going to go up or down. So it's a 50-50, right? So I would much rather just wait for one to pull back, and my overall kind of just potential and actually being able to get in, I think in my eyes makes much more sense to me. So that's pretty much the breakdown that I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to show you my overall profits on the day. So I traded UGAS and DGAS. On UGAS alone, I made a little bit over $1,200, and then on DGAS, I made $129. I did a majority of my trading today from Flagstaff, Arizona. So for those that follow me on Instagram, you guys can search my name. I only have one Instagram account, and I do want to let you know that there's a bunch of fake ones out there. I have about 90,000 followers, so feel free to follow me. The link is provided for you down below. But I was posting updates as I was snowboarding with the TechButs team. We wanted to take the guys out, and we wanted to get some footage of us just kind of like hitting the slopes and stuff like that. We had a lot of fun. I didn't feel too good in the morning. I think I might have been something, just not good. But altogether, what I focused on today, just like I focused on the day before that and the day before that, were ranges. Yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, I had an $1,100 day, and then the day before that, I had a $3,000 day. So altogether on the week already, I'm up, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit over $5,500. So again, a very huge week for me. My weekly goal is usually about $250. $2,500 to $3,000. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you kind of like what led to my success today with the actual kind of like, again, I can talk to you about DGAS and how I made $129 on this one, but this one wasn't the one that I performed, I think, the best. This is kind of like towards the close, but this was one of my last trades, and I just called it a day. What I really focused on today on the technical analysis standpoint is that I saw that during pre-market hours, it was building a support right around $39. And I saw that during pre-market hours, it had a resistance right around $41. This is something that, again, if you watch me trade live every single day, one of the things that I highlight before the market even opens. I try to understand the low points. I try to understand the high points, all relative within the day. Why do I want to focus on relative either support and resistance levels, where we're at for the day? It would have to do with, again, I know that I'm only going to day trade this, meaning that I'm going to buy and sell it all within one day. So I can look at the 180-day analysis. I can look at the 20-day, 1 hour analysis. But again, I want to look at relevant patterns. And I know the volatility has been a little bit, it's been slowing down, but I think it's picked up the past couple of days. I think we could all notice that. And one of the things that I noticed with natural gas is it's been building kind of this like support in the mid kind of like 290s and a resistance kind of like in the threes, right? So the low threes as in like $3. So I like you guys could see for the past 3 days or 5 days and stuff like that, it's been really kind of consolidating. So if we look at it in the past 20-day 1 hour, it was aggressively selling off. And this is something that we talked about, that natural gas isn't progressively selling off anymore. It doesn't mean that it's a good swing trade or anything of that sort. It just means that it's not selling off. It's consolidating. It's kind of like a horizontal pattern. So it's much easier for me to identify the low points and the high points. And that's all I really focused on today. Again, going back to ticker symbol UGAS, again, identify the low points, identify the high points. This is where I made a majority of my money. I was up, I think, like $1,100, or I think I barely broke $1,000. I updated the group. And then what I really wanted to focus on was for it to do the exact opposite, right? We approached this resistance. I locked in profits. I didn't care about selling at exact price points. I just knew that based off of previous patterns, anything above 40, 50 is all gravy, right? So as it started approaching $41, it made sense. It sold off back to the support around $39. And guess what? I took a small position. When it broke above the EMA line, I added more to my position size and then ended up selling closer to, again, that 40, 50 area. Altogether. But again, $1,200 on ticker symbol UGAS. And when it comes down to my trade on ticker symbol DGAS, $129, 1343 on the day. And then you guys could see that right on over here. And that's really just it. Just tried to have fun with what it was that we were doing. And just staying consistent. I know it's not the most exciting thing, and this is something that like people try to bring up from time to time, is I don't want to say that I'm like the most exciting trader. I'm not someone to, trade a bunch of like fancy different stocks and stuff like that, or I'm not always scanning for different things, but I trade what makes me money, and I feel very comfortable. As you guys can see, you guys have seen me trade live. If you want to get a taste of what it's like to watch me trade live, I locked in profits right away, but it was in yesterday's video. I think it said like $860. I ended up closing that video up a little bit over $1,000. And you can see kind of like where I bought, where I sold and stuff like that. And just to kind of get a taste, if you're not part of Learn Plan Profit, if you're just about to join Learn Plan Profit, or you're thinking about learning a little bit more about it, again, the second link in the description is for you to learn a little bit more how we can stay connected and stuff like that. So Ricky, do you speak Russian? I do not know. I speak Spanish though. So money don't sleep. Yeah. So one thing that I'm going to check is I think that they might have changed the natural gas report. So what I'm going to do is after this video, I'm going to check to see if the natural gas report is tomorrow or on Friday. And depending on what it is, I owe the Learn Plan Profit group a pre-market live stream. So again, if you've also wanted to see what it's like to watch me trade pre-market hours, which is something that I think is very exciting for a lot of people. Again, if you like it and see value in it, great. That might be a reason on why you could join us tomorrow in the Learn Plan Profit live stream. But have you ever been to Canada? I have. So what's going on, Richard? Hope you're having an amazing day. But yeah, just wanted to thank you guys again so much for your time. Again, I wasn't feeling the best today. I'm super blessed, super thankful to have made a little bit over $1,300 today. Just did what it is that I do every single day, spending it with those that we love. And that's really just it. So again, if you want to learn more about my story and how it is that I got started, I have over 1,200 videos on YouTube. Go wild, right? If you would like a little bit more structure and would like to work with me personally, again on just a more consistent basis, then that's that Learn Plan Profit option, right? Wish you guys an absolute amazing rest of your day. Hope you guys kill it this week. Let's lock in profits. We've done so well to kickstart 2019 on a green note. Let's not discourage ourselves. Let's understand and set realistic goals that are like long-term goals and not just something where I'm going to be rich in like 6 months or something like that. Again, it takes time, but if you're someone that is passionate about it, that is willing to invest the time, and that is willing to learn and refine themselves as they go, just be empowered about the whole learning experience. But yeah, I hope that I earned your thumbs up on this video. Hope you guys get subscribed. We're almost at 470,000 subscribers. So I can't thank you guys again for everything that you do. Maybe give me some giveaway ideas for 500,000 subs. So yeah, that's really just it. Thank you guys again for your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.